Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Caitlin Clark shares Indiana Fever rookie's nickname after career game. Caitlin Clark shares Indiana Fever rookie's nickname after career game originally appeared on Athlon Sports. After suffering a groin injury on June 24 against the Seattle Storm, Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark has now missed 5 consecutive games and 10 total during the 2025 WNBA season. On Saturday, the Fever saw their 3-game winning streak without Clark come to an end thanks to an 89-87 loss to the Los Angeles Sparks. With both Clark and Damaris Dantas, Brazil national team obligations, out for the last few games, other players, such as rookie forward Makayla Timpson, have been able to see the court more. And she didn't disappoint on Saturday despite the loss. In 12 minutes off the bench, the 2025 second-round pick tallied career highs of 5 points on 2 of 4 shooting and 6 rebounds, along with 1 block. One of Timpson's standout moments came late in the first quarter, when she blocked Sparks forward Rick-Kia Jackson and sent the ball flying toward the Indiana bench right into Clark's hands. Clark was left impressed with the Fever rookie, reacting to her performance by sharing Timpson's popular nickname on her Instagram story with a photo of the rookie's block. The nickname, KK, is nothing new to Timpson. In fact, she has been called this since her college days with the Florida State Seminoles. Timpson has now appeared in 4 straight games, logging 11 or more minutes in each, and has made a noticeable impact, particularly on the defensive end, with a total of 4 steals and 3 blocks. On the season, 11 games, she is averaging 1.3 points and 1.4 rebounds. The Fever will have a few days off before their next game on Wednesday, hosting Kate Martin and the Golden State Valkyries in the 3rd of a 5-game homestand. At the time of this article, it is unclear if Clark will be available for that game. This story was originally reported by Athlon Sports on July 6, 2025, where it first appeared. The Indiana Fever locker room was buzzing. Not with noise. No, not that kind of buzz, but with an electricity that hung in the air, thicker than the summer humidity outside Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Caitlin Clark had just played the game of her young WNBA career, 38 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds, and a dagger 3 from near the logo that sent the crowd into a frenzy. The Fever had beaten the reigning champs, the Las Vegas Aces, and more than that, they'd found something else. Someone else. As reporters poured in, Caitlin leaned back in her chair, a towel draped over her shoulders, Gatorade bottle in hand. Her face was flushed, a mix of exhaustion and adrenaline. Then a voice called out from across the room. "Yo, Torch. You talking all the heat today, or you gonna share some?" The room chuckled. Caitlin grinned. "Hey," she called back. "Don't be shy now. Let 'em know what we call you." The attention shifted. Standing near the lockers, almost surprised to be spotlighted, was rookie guard Aaliyah Freeman. Aaliyah, 21, had quietly posted a plus 22± in the game. She'd scored just 8 points, but she'd played stifling defense on Kelsey Plum, grabbed 5 steals, and made 2 key assists in the final minute. Her fingerprints were all over the win. She just didn't shout about it. Caitlin stood up, still smiling. "We call her Ember." The room went silent. "Because," Caitlin continued, turning toward the reporters, "you might not see her catching fire right away, but if you're not careful, she'll burn you without warning." The rookie nobody saw coming. Aaliyah Freeman wasn't even a first-round pick. She went 15th overall, a mid-second-round pick who flew under the radar after playing 4 years at a small Division I school in North Carolina, Campbell University. Her numbers were good, but not flashy, said Fever assistant coach Terry Graham. But when she came to camp, her instincts were off the charts. She'd cut off passing lanes like she could read minds. We knew we had something. Still, with all the attention on Caitlin Clark, one of the most hyped rookies in basketball history, it was easy to miss the quiet 5 feet 9 inches guard with a defensive motor and a silent swagger. But not Caitlin. "I remember our second practice," Caitlin told the media after the Aces game. "I tried to hit my favorite skip pass in transition, and she just picked it like she'd seen the play before I even made it. I was like, who is this girl? Fire meets Ember. They couldn't have been more different." Caitlin, fiery, emotional, crowd-hyping, long-range sniper. Aaliyah, grounded, quiet, surgical. She didn't celebrate blocks. She just jogged back on defense like she'd done it 100 times. But in basketball, contrast often creates chemistry. She started calling me firecracker one day after I hit a three and screamed into the crowd, Caitlin said, laughing. So I started calling her Ember. Because she's quiet, but when she gets going, watch out. And against the Aces, everyone got a good look at the nickname in action. With 2 minutes left and the Fever clinging to a 3-point lead, Aaliyah ripped the ball from Chelsea Gray at half court and calmly dished to Caitlin for the fast break triple that broke the game open. On the next possession, she intercepted a skip pass and dished it back, again to Clark, who this time drove and dished to Boston for the layup. She changed the game with defense, Caitlin said. I got the points. She got us the win. The quiet spark. After the game, ESPN's Holly Rowe asked Aaliyah about the nickname. Do you like being called Ember? She asked. Aaliyah looked down, a small smile tugging at her lips. Yeah, she said quietly. It fits. Holly asked why. Because you don't need to scream to make fire. That quote went viral overnight. It wasn't just a great line, it was who she was. In a league filled with big personalities, Aaliyah Freeman was something different. Not smaller. Just quieter. Simmering. Trust forged in fire. In the weeks following the Aces game, the Fever went on a 5-game winning streak. Clark was still the headline, but basketball junkies started noticing the steady presence of the rookie from Campbell. She's the type of player that makes stars shine brighter, said Fever head coach Christy Sides. She guards the toughest assignment every night. Never complains. Never asks for plays. Just produces. Caitlin and Aaliyah had become an on-court duo that didn't look flashy on paper, but in practice, they balanced each other like opposites on a magnet. She tells me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear, Caitlin admitted. Like, there was one game I turned the ball over 3 times in a row, and nobody said anything. She just came over and said, stop trying to be a superhero. Just be you. And that reset me. It was rare to see a rookie command that kind of respect from someone with Clark's stature. But Aaliyah didn't earn it with volume. She earned it with truth. Embers spread. During one practice, a visiting reporter asked Aaliyah if she'd like to start getting more media attention. She paused for a long moment. I like watching people who don't think I'm a problem, she finally said, and then lighting them up. That was the quote that finally earned her a solo feature in The Athletic. From there, her legend began to grow, not from social media antics, not from 30-point nights, but from clutch stops, smart plays, and fearless defense.